I was working as an addiction counselor in Appalachia for about a year when I met Joe, one of my most memorable clients. He was originally from Atlanta and moved here to live with his girlfriend and her family. Now he felt trapped. Joe was a 33-year-old black man, average height and build, and rotated between his Charlotte Hornets and North Carolina Tar Heels ball caps. He met with me every other week as part of his treatment for opiate addiction. By the time we became acquainted, Joe's name was on the lease, and he was dodging the landlord's questions about having 7 people in a one-bedroom apartment. Like many people in recovery, Joe was avoiding illicit drug use just fine. The lifestyle that comes with using is much harder to quit. He didn't want any trouble with the landlord, but he was also worried about his girlfriend and the friends living with them, who had nowhere else to go. Joe came into my office to update his treatment plan. He lamented how different his life was from what he had expected and how much he hated living in Cumberland. People don't seem to understand, but I'm not from here. Maybe if you have family here or something, this place can be okay, but I don't. I'm not used to this. What do you mean, Joe? What aren't you used to? Boredom. There's nothing here. Do you realize that? You're from here, so you may not know. I'm used to being able to walk down the street and get a job, catch a ball game or a concert. This place is boring. Joe collapsed back in his seat and continued. Boredom is a big trigger for relapse, you know. I do. My girlfriend grew up differently from me. She knows tips and tricks to survive homelessness. I'm not used to that stuff either, and I never want to be. Joe shot back up in his chair. Do you know what I really hate about living here? People think I'm from here. Do you know what they call us down the road? He didn't wait for me to answer. Those dealers in the city see us hillbillies coming, and they know why we are there. They see us coming from miles away, and they know they're going to make a buck. They call us money in the mountains. That's what they call us. I understood why Joe was so exasperated. No one likes to be known as a stereotype. It takes about 2.5 to 3 hours to make the drive east to Baltimore, where most local users buy their dope. The path is so well known for drug trafficking that portions of Interstate 70 turned into Heroin Highway. Joe's story of driving up and down the road became familiar, along with becoming addicted to Percocet because it melted away his social anxiety. After a few years and a few thousand similar stories, I went back to school for my doctorate to understand what happened here that made the opioid epidemic hit our community so hard. I was especially concerned about the inadequacies of the mental health system and the range of policies and personal beliefs that default to blaming individuals for systemic failures. As I started connecting the dots within the research databases, Appalachia's story read to me like the case study of an abused child. The history of the hillbilly, the impact of an extraction economy on a community, the origin of the opioid epidemic, the diseases of despair, all the woes of Appalachia neatly measured, studied, and unchanged.